All right, we're kind of stepping into the middle of production and manufacturing. We do have a wood shop that's over there, and then this is mostly like our assembly and packaging area. So we're gonna start with snare drums over here. All right, so this is our drum cell. This is where all kind of the building and tuning and cleaning of the drums go. Before a shell gets here, it's already been potentially cut to size. We put a stain on, we put various finish on. It's been machined, snare beds, bearing edges, the works. It's basically ready to get assembled when it gets to this drum cell. So we'll have racks of drums that kind of come around, and we have our strainer table. This is our multi-sonic strainer. We do not actually manufacture the individual parts in-house. We have vendors that we work with that make these parts, but Eric has fully designed, start to finish, the multi-sonic strainer, our sound art strainer. We do buy a couple stock strainers for a few other drums, but we've designed this and we assemble it here, throw it on a drum. This is lugs. Again, Eric has designed our tube lug, our arch style tube lug. So we got a couple different sizes of those. That's where we throw these on, like a serial number badge, air vent, stuff like that. This is basically heads and hoops and cable snares. So as we're working around the cell, we just kind of keep building out the snare drum. We do glue up all of our cable snare units in-house and they get assembled here. And we just kind of keep walking around till we have a finished drum that's fully assembled, ready to tune by a professional percussionist and ship out the door. All right, so let's keep going. This is a little bit of everything. We kind of have this larger cell and workspaces for things like castanets, triangle beaters, temple blocks, wood blocks, things like that. Basically doing the final assembly, doing the packaging, things like that. Things of that nature. We got some triangles in process. We have our arch bronze up top here. They've just been patinaed, so they're kind of suspended here, drying after that process. We also have our legacy bronze triangles here, a nice brilliant finish. Both beautiful sounding triangles, different overtones, complexities, things like that.
My name is Jamel Taylor. Right now I'm getting ready to tumble our multi-sonic parts. Right here we have the multi-sonic strainer body that we get made down the street from us in Holland, Michigan. From there, I'm going to take these and put them in this vibrating tumbler, which will deburr and give a uniform finish to the strainer.
So really this is where all the action happens, okay? All the machining, the sanding, the buffing, all the cool stuff like that. So we'll just kind of tool around. You'll be able to see a few things that are going on here today in the facility. Well, you can see up here, we have basically stock of our play shells for snare drums, for concert toms, for multi-basses, things like that. We got sanders, some buffing things. These are castanets that just came off the machine. They're actually still warm. No, they're not. So the CNC machine, which we'll see it in just a second, does a lot of work for us. Almost every product we manufacture goes on the CNC machine. So the CNC machine allows us to manufacture with precision and efficiency, meaning that it's going to be consistent every time. You know, every castanet is going to look exactly the same as far as shape. And then from there, we do a lot of the fine sanding. We do all the finish work. We do all the detailed stuff that a human being is kind of needed to do.
Getting ready to run a stack of 5 ash double row tambourines here, and yeah, tune in. So these are granadillo castanets. You'll be able to see they still have a lot of rough machine marks on the edges. That's how they come off the machine. We have a machine that can do a lot, but it can't do everything. So this is going to be the human process that I show you. On the back side here, you'll see the cup is scooped out, and you'll notice that there isn't a whole lot of gap between or daylight coming between the gap there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to sand the outside, and then I'm going to sand the inside to make sure that these project. Right now, if you were to play these, they're very dead. Not a whole lot of clarity to them. And after this sanding, you'll hear them come alive.
All right, so now we're kind of walking into the tambourine cell, and similar to snare drums, tambourines come into this area after they've been machined, they've been stained, they've had a finish put on, the pinholes have been drilled, and this is Samuel, who has assembled and put heads on tambourines. Samuel's been with us about 2 years, and I would say 97.7% sure that Samuel made that tambourine. He does do some other things and people jump in, but he's kind of our main tambourine manufacturer. So we have some synthetic head tambourines here. And then we also have like a traditional calf head tambourine. This is our spray booth. So right now, Eric Peterson, we affectionately call him Junior. You may recognize him from like demo videos, sound sample videos, things like that. He is spraying snare drum shells. So yeah, these ply shells have been cut to size, they've been stained. Right now he's spraying a sealer on, and then he'll do a top coat, which we'll be able to sand and buff out to a nice clear, smooth finish. And then it'll get machined. We'll put, again, snare beds, bearing edges on everything, and then it heads over to the snare drum cell where it will get assembled. So snare drum shells, we got some concert tom shells in process here. These shells are a little bare right now, but we do like to keep some tambourines shells finished and ready to assemble. Again, it's kind of part of the quick ship mentality where we like to keep some product on the shelf ready to go. We also like to keep some components on the shelf ready to assemble and manufacture.